the simplicity of just being in the field with the horses. I have people ask me sometimes, what happens if you come out here and nothing happens? And one of the things that I always say to them is there's never not something happening. And we can find something that we need to receive in everything, even sitting and just being in the space of grazing horses. One of the symbolisms, or let's say teachings or energy behind back to grazing, and this is something that Linda Konov talked about in her Way of the Horse cards. Horse's natural state of being is to graze. And if I come out here and all that we're seeing is horses grazing, I often also look at, well, what's the mirror in that? So as I've been sitting here atop the hay bale, sitting with the herd, the reminder invitation is, what is my natural state of being? And how do I come back to that or even know what that is? In our human world where it's fraught with busyness and stress and go, 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 we don't often take moments enough to just be. And so when I'm sitting with the herd with grazing, I look at the invitation of, well, what does it look like for me to just be and land in this space and acclimatize myself and my nervous system into that state of being? And nothing needs to happen. The specialness of the moments with the horses isn't always having a connection with an individual horse. It's reaping the benefit of just being in the environment with them as they are. And so I find myself, and when I invite other people in this space, of just sit in the herd and find a spot to just be. And notice how just being in the calm of just grazing horses, what it starts to do to your nervous system. And using your breath, it's find your way to alleviate some of that stress and to source out, what is my natural state of being? That just the beingness with horses grazing, this is giving me an invitation to. And initially we might feel a little bit of anxiety and discomfort in that, and eventually what starts to happen is we settle. So this is one of my favorite places to be in, because there is just something so calming and peaceful and natural about it. And as I sit here with just a herd of grazing horses without expectation that I have to get anything from it, but just the being in this environment, it's settling. It's a reset for us. So this is what it feels like for me to recenter and reground without expectation or anything else around that. And then what sometimes starts to happen is there might be a horse that comes over. This is Callie. When we create space to be, we also create space where we can receive and be receptive to what's wanting to come to us. But that can't happen if we're loaded up with stress or worries or different things like that. And this is what I mean. Well, there's never nothing that's not happening. Just dropping into the space, something shifts or not. So what I encourage for you that is watching this video is maybe go back and watch it on silence, so you don't hear my voice, and to just take in the energy and the essence of being with a herd of grazing horses, and to just allow yourself to receive and settle into that energy in whatever it's offering to you without expectation. I can receive my own inner guidance and those whispers of my intuition when I just sit and be. And sometimes that's what the space the horses are creating for us, is that opportunity for us to settle so we can hear our own guidance. And then I would encourage, because I'm posting this, to come back to this video whenever you need to. If you just want to, again, feel the energy and be in the space and the land and the herd to receive it, you can come back to this at any time. And there's always movement out here, but look at also how you'll see how easy they recover. The horses down there don't adjust. There's some adjustment here, and then they go back to grazing. So there's another place here for me where there's that layer of recovery. So we get jostled sometimes too. How do we come back to ourselves? So I always put the emphasis on recovery. I'm not going to be a peaceful, calm, balanced, and grounded human every second of the day, but I can recover back to this place, and this is one of the spaces that helps me to do that. So there you go. If you enjoy this video and want to see more, we are consistently uploading some videos with the horses. You can check that out on our YouTube channel, or you can follow us on Hillary Epona on Instagram, Hillary Schneider on Facebook, or hillaryschneider.com. If you're curious about more of the spaces that we hold with our herd, you can go to our website, or again, sort of explore our YouTube channel and get some more about what we do. Otherwise, enjoy.